So, it's safe to say people want a Super Smash Bros. Movie. Think of it like the MCU. All these heroes coming together to take on a mystery foe in the end. But I think that's not very fun. So instead, what if we got a Smash Bros. TV series full of backstories, plot development, reasonings for why characters were here, etc. So, listener and viewers at home, I present to you my idea for the pilot of the Smash Bros. TV show, which I'm giving the name Super Smash Bros. Dimensions. Let's begin. Our story begins in the Mushroom Kingdom. Mario, Luigi, and Peach are strolling through the castle garden, with Peach talking to the bros about how one of the garden sprinklers was on the fritz and would randomly splash her and get her dress wet. The bros figured that it would be an easy fix and headed the sprinkler with the princess, before realizing that it wasn't just on the fritz, it was broken. Mario and Luigi knew someone was behind this, but couldn't prove who. Just then, a Goomba popped out of a bush and began to run off. It was no doubt Bowser was behind this. Just as the bros were about to turn to the princess and tell her, she was gone. The bros looked up and saw Bowser, with Peach clutched in his fist. He would then laugh and fly to the top of the castle, where the bros would follow, jumping on stuff around the garden to reach the top. We would then see the bros battling Bowser and nearly saving Peach. But just as Mario was about to deliver the final blow, a wormhole opened up behind Bowser, shocking the four before sucking in Bowser and Peach. Mario would then state that they had to follow them. Luigi would try and back out, but Mario would grab his arm and drag him into the wormhole. We then cut to the inside of the wormhole, where Mario and Bowser would have a pretty cool battle inside it, but in turn, separating all four of them into different paths in the wormhole. We cut to Mario in a cave, unconscious and slowly waking up, before seeing a Goomba-shaped shadow approaching him from the dark. Mario would spring up and go to stomp on it, but instead of charging at him, it just started making a noise. Puyo! It said, before the lighting changed a bit, and revealing it was Kirby. Before Mario says, "You're not a Goomba." He'd then go running out of the cave and noticing he was no longer in the Mushroom Kingdom. He was now in Dreamland. Kirby would look at Mario confused as to what he was before Mario would start asking Kirby questions. But since Kirby can't speak English, Mario wouldn't get any answers for a while. Before Mario could ask, "What is this place?" he'd get interrupted by an explosion in a nearby Waddle-Dee town, prompting them both to run after it. A rogue Poppy Bros Jr. was throwing bombs about, giggling about it, before engaging Kirby to use his iconic vacuum abilities and suck up the Poppy Bros Jr., gaining the bomb power-up. Mario was impressed and reminded of his own power-ups, before asking Kirby if he could team up with him to figure out why he was here and finding his brother, the princess, and Bowser. Kirby would then happily jump in the air, dropping the ability and climbing onto Mario's head. This duo would now set off on a quest to solve the wormhole mystery. We then cut to Bowser inside of a weird temple. Bowser would get up and realize his Koopa Clown car he was inside of was busted. And since Kamek wasn't around, it couldn't be fixed, so we just decided to ditch it. Just then, Bowser was tackled by minions of the evil King Ganondorf and tied up. Just then, we see the evil king himself, Ganondorf, walking into frame. He looks at Bowser and then grins. And then we cut to the end of the episode. So, what'd you think? Thinking of the story took me a while, and since these characters are Nintendo IP, this could be a TV series in the eventual future, published either by Nintendo or free-to-watch series here on YouTube. As many episodes as I want to come up with right now, I'm a bit swamped with some work. So, if you have any ideas for episodes, feel free to leave some comments. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on my pilot episode and get your ideas for the next episode. Until then, my unknown, catch 'em all!